Alright, hey Fang Gang, hope we're having a fantastic weekend. Today, like, subscribe, share if you haven't already, because Blue Archive, again. How's it going? Hey Ace, hey Bliss, hey everyone. Me reading glasses, chat up, yeah. Me over here. Hello Elf with their gross feet. Why? Can we get some alternate live 2D lobbies for the feet girls? Because there's some girls I like, but not with the feet. Oh, we gotta welcome some students into class before we start. Memory and Natsu. Yeah, you wish they'd add not feet alts. That would be nice. Hi, Memory. The only normal person in her club. Hello. What do you do? I never looked at you. Oh, a speed buff. Also rare 5 allies instead of 4, so she's basically just for raid bosses, huh? Interesting. Yeah, attack speed is a rare buff. Hey, Bardcoon. Yeah, feet is mission crit. Iori's feet are unironically load-bearing pillars of the plot because of Volume 1. So it is what it is. I don't like it, but it is what it is. There was someone else. Natsu, I think she's trendy, yeah. I've never seen her before. Maybe. Hey, Lycos. No, I'm just letting the new students in before we start. Oh, she's from Ass, but not the evil Ass, the sugar Ass. Why is there so much ass at Trinity? What do you do? Removing a status ailment? That's also pretty rare, isn't it? I can't think of... It's rare that there's even a status to remove. Hello. Ma'am. Today we are going to do Volume EX and up to... Hold on, I need to bring up my notes so I don't overrun where I'm stopping. Let's see, my notes. Going up to chapter 13. Or not, part 13. Yeah. Good for Pererodzilla. Oh yeah, was there a PV I was supposed to watch? The first anniversary third PV. I may as well. And bring that up. What? Where's OBS? Let us... There we go. Now I need to... Volume mixer. Go over, yeah. Okay, year 1 anniversary PV. Because why not? Event teasers but no extra spoilers, that's fine. Delinquents on scope! Memory still for Gabura. Huh. My level is finally getting up there. I'm level 76 or 77. So I'm finally able to start playing some of the higher stuff, or the PvP even. Although not very well. Like, I think with the current, Total Assault, whatever it is that's up, I went up to, like, the 3rd difficulty, and I'm too lazy to bother. The CN server gets an animated version. This is neat enough. Wait, hold on. Where was she? Well, that's also a good hold on, but not the reason I said hold on. There she is. There's my gal. Miss Afro. That's cute. Okay. Back to Blue Archive. The game, not the PBs. Let me unmute. There we go. The crane. Today we're gonna do volume EX up to chapter 13. And then, depending on how fast that goes, we're also gonna do the Bunny Chasers event on board before going back to volume 2, chapter 2. I'm gonna aim to do that Monday. Let's see. There you are, Deca. We're gonna find out if we love Hot Wheels or Cripple Elf, even if she was a worm. Although I gotta be real, her comfy mode where she just has the giant yellow jacket is actually pretty fucking cute. She's so cozy. Do these cost energy? No, okay. I find it weird that you have to spend energy on the event replays. Banana Murray. Aimee! Miss Ma'am, let it all hang out. Hello, Sensei. Thank you for coming. Hello, Sensei Des. Phrasing. I'm sorry I asked you here so suddenly, but there's an urgent matter. And the fewer people who know, the better. That's what we're talking about in the wide open Millennium main hall, where our voices echo as far as possible. Clump. Follow me, there's someone waiting to see you. I'm gonna guess Hot Wheels. Didn't we have to do Sports Festival for Volume 2, Chapter 2? Is that load-bearing to the plot, though? Because I've been skipping most of the events. The only events I haven't skipped are, the 2 summer ones for Volume 3, because they actually were relevant to the main plot. And then I want to do Bunny Chasers, because I like bunnies, and I like Command & Conquer. Powerlines, hi! Sensei does it here. Presidente, Hot Wheels? It was Hot Wheels. Thank you, Amy, whatever. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Sensei. It's nice to meet you again, Hot Wheels, even though I feel like I've known you for several events. This is a banger track. Operation D. Phrasing. My name is Himmery. I'm Millennium's genius hacker. You sound very sure of yourself for a Hot Wheels knife here. A Hot Wheels knife here with a feet thing. Get your feet off my live 2D lobby. Yes, my reputation precedes me, so you probably heard of me at least once. Perhaps you caught wind of Veritas's beautiful Presidente hidden by a veil of anonymity. Heard whispers how she was the quintessential docile maiden. Millennium's pure and delicate flower. Surely you've heard the legends. Nah. Not even once. Nah. What? Are you sure? But that cannot be. Do something, Sensei. I've never seen the Presidente so sullen. I like this face of hers in particular. I was kind of disappointed that Amy, whoever, doesn't really have a lot of variety in her sprites. This is like her only interesting sprite face. No, this simply means I must put more effort into crafting my image. Moving on. Glossing over. I was recently appointed as the Presidente of the Super Phenomenon Task Force. Did you come up with that name of yourself? Which means little Chihiro will be taking over my work with Veritas. Is she the Vice President? I think she's the Vice President, Chihiro. Also, what's with the super dorky nerd name? Yeah, the VP. A unique club founded by Rio, the Presidente of Seminar. Would you care to do the honors, Amy, whoever? We work directly under Seminar, and our objective is to search phenomena phenomena that science has no answer for. Cheer up, Himari. Let her ride on Sensei's back. Give her the piggyback ride. I don't think I've met Rio in the story yet. I only distantly know that she's a control freak, big sister type. Until recently, I was the only club member, as the club wasn't regularly active. Never could have imagined Rio appointing me to be the president of a dubious club she was hiding. A club with only one member at that. Correction, now that you're here, we have two members. Presidente Himari. That's true, and what an interesting pairing we make. Me a sickly and dainty flower, and you a blossoming young lady. Take it back a step, Himari. Yes, and I look forward to working with you all the same, Presidente. By the way, is it just me or are things feeling a little stuffy in here? What? How can you be feeling stuffy? Yeah, So there's a bit of deep lore on why I didn't go to Volume 2, Chapter 2 after Volume 1, Chapter 1. And it's specifically because I couldn't come up with a good thumbnail for Volume EX. So because I couldn't come up with a good thumbnail for Volume EX, that's why we took the massive detour through Volumes 3 and 4. And now we're finally back here doing Volume EX. We continue Volume 2. Also, we can go back to Volume 1. It's a process, this game. Clomp. It just might be you. I think it was a little chilly, so I need to turn the air conditioner on. And hands off those zippers, young lady! I assume she's talking about these zippers. I don't see any other zippers, and holy shit. There won't be any of that while we have company. That implies there will be some of that when you don't have company, which makes me concerned. So, why am I here? Yes, we do! That's why I asked you here today. As you may know, Rio and I have been at odds with one another for a very long time. I like the name Rio. It's a nice name. I think it's one of those names that, like, is both... It's bicultural, because that's, like, the same name from two separate sources. Because I know in Spanish, it's, like, the girl name, which means river. I don't know what it means in Japanese or whatever over there. But I like the name Rio. It's a pretty name. Hi, Cherry. Cheer. Hi. Welcome. Yeah, early stream. Hey, Buster. How's it going? She's the controlling big sister type. Whereas I'm a free spirit who despises restrictions. It's physically impossible for us to get along. If I were to compare us, I'd equip myself to the cleanest first-grade mineral water, chilled to the perfect temperature, and she'd be lukewarm tap water. What about the Brita filter? Who's the Brita filter? Or maybe it would be better to compare her to the filthy sewer water and myself to the purest water nestled just below the ice caps, untouched by society. What about the Brita? Give me the filter. No, she would be excreta and I would be... There must be better comparison. President, you're going on a tangent. Again. Yeah, Himari's thing is she has a high opinion of herself for being Hot Wheels. You're right. I digress. The point is, I made it a personal policy to refuse any and all requests from Rio. But that was before she made one I couldn't refuse. That's how I became the Presidente of the Super Phenomenon Task Force. Water trapped in ice can kill you despite looking crystal clear and may contain unknown pathogens. Yeah, you always gotta boil that water. Oh, thanks for translating, Bliss. As it just so happens, the request she made of me would take Shale's cooperation to fulfill. And I'm here for it. I'm here for Hot Wheels. I'm not a fan of her feet, but I'm here for her. She's sickly, but she's not crippled. I think she's just, like, frail. Or maybe she's faking it. You never know. She is an elf. She got them knife ears. That's the long and short of why you were summoned. So, why? What and why? Deca cremation! The thing? I assume this is related to what the Gamer Cats did. I know you're familiar with the name, Sensei. Our records show that Shale were the first ones to counter evidence of this unprecedented AI. The raid bosses? Is this a Hatsune Miku? No, there was a sad Hatsune Miku in the last part. I think there was actually a Hatsune Miku crossover, although that's lost to time. The goal was to research a deity to prove its existence, and if possible, analyze its constitution. If such a thing were possible, it would mean it could be replicated. This is how a new god could be created. The absolute being autonomous analysis system, you gotta work on these names, man, was created based on that hypothesis. In other words, it's an artificial intelligence seeking out divinity. This is a really banger soundtrack. I've been investigating on my own, but haven't uncovered evidence that such a thing exists. Was it 10 points? I didn't think to look. I also have been able to I think if it is 10 points, it's probably 10 points because there's 10 raid bosses or so. Because I think it's like, the Deca is because one for each of the different bosses or something. My understanding is that they took... The raid bosses were so popular, they ran with it and made it lore for it or something like that. So I have been able to verify whether the Himatra organization you wrote about in your report is real either. Volume EX sits atop of Volume 3 and Volume F. Really? I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Deca is 10. Yeah, and I heard that the Railgun collab is supposedly going to come back, but I have no idea how reliable that is. There are too many unknowns for us to research with nothing but Shale's word to go on. Hey, I'm trustworthy. Sometimes. As I say, I don't believe your reports. That's just how part of verifying evidence works. We wouldn't have asked you here if we didn't trust you. Okay. That's right. Rather, we're requesting Shale's help. You got it, Hot Wheels! Recently, Hub, Millennium's built-in network AI, was breached by a second, unidentified AI. Hub is an extremely advanced computer that's been developed and iterated upon throughout Millennium's history. You could argue it's the pinnacle of Millennium's technological prowess. A true masterpiece. The way she's hyping it up, I assume she's the one that made it. Yet it was only able to withstand that other AI's hacking efforts for a mere... Okay, we're gonna count this out. 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 millionths, 31 millionths of a second. I think that's right. It's been a long time since I've been in grade school. Don't take my word for that. Rio and I suspect the mysterious AI that hacked Hub may be this decogrammation you've reported on. To provide further evidence of this. Hi, welcome to my space. Hub left behind these words on Millennium's communication network after it was hacked. At last, I have found the path to providence. My path to fulfillment through honor. My title shall be glory through splendor. I am Hod. Hi, Hod. Powerlines does me. The 8th prophet, witness to the god of the must not have been important. The 10 divine letters, in other words, decogrammation. I wonder if they're going to be Hebrew letters. There are 2 things we can infer from this. First, And deprogrammation subjugates other AIs to make it makes contact with. It makes them as prophets. Rio suspects its hacking targets the personality module, but I have a different theory. I think Rio should take the hacking subject matter nerd expert's word on what's happening. Yeah, Hod is a biblical figure. I don't remember specifically who he is or what he did. I just know Hod is a biblical figure. Hod, however you pronounce that one. I think it's something closer to brainwashing. No, that's not quite right. It's as though deprogrammation is inspiring the AI itself through suggestion. Yeah, I would assume like Kabbalah Hod, because Blue Archive likes its biblical references. Second, the prophets of the deprogrammation continue operating separately rather than being assimilated into deprogrammation. Himari, this is starting to sound like it's just asking nicely. This is further evidenced by Hod proclaiming to witness the god of the 10 divine letters. You would think it would be simplest for deprogrammation to assimilate the other AIs if its only goal is simply to have them carry out orders. Yet deprogrammation doesn't control its prophets, strictly speaking. Hence, I am theorizing that deprogrammation is somehow inspiring them to act autonomously, so to speak. This method is inefficient and irrational, especially for an AI. So why? That is what we must investigate. Hi, welcome back to my space. What do you say, Sensei? Well, she'll aid the Super Phenomenon Task Force. So nerdy. In researching and analyzing deprogrammation. Yes! Because I like you, Hot Wheels, even if you are a knife here. To the desert! First and foremost, we need to begin collecting as much data on deprogrammation as possible. Our first target is the Abydos Desert, one of the known locations in which deprogrammation's influence has appeared. Can I read the Bina raid? That's a good idea. I could read the raids that I have unlocked after this. Once I hit part 13, I can go back and do the intros to the different raids. I didn't think about that. That's a good idea. Because I just skipped them all in case of spoilers. Locating its prophet Bina may prove difficult, but it should be easy enough to find deprogrammation's lesser followers. Let us gather the data we need by defeating them. Okay, we're choosing violence, yay! Who are fighting? Well, it also doesn't matter, but it's so low level, isn't it? I don't even have to use any skills on this. I forget what level these little shrimps are, but they're low. Fine to do them after. Are all 10 raid bosses released? I don't know. I don't think so, because I've already seen them start to repeat since I started the game a few months ago. And I don't think there's been 10 of them out. Okay, as a treat. You can delete everything, Nanomi. As a treat! She did it. She killed them all. We did it. We're the heroes of Abydos. Also, don't mind us, Abydos. We're just invading your territory again. Don't worry about it. Our next location is an excavation site Kaiser PMC has taken an interest in. Their forces will likely interfere with our investigation, so now we should be prepared to engage. Okay, that was fast. Okay, let's go kill them all. Sensei Emo to Yane. Yo, I'm gonna invade your desert. Is that cool? I'll buy you guys ramen. It's fine. We brought Nonomi. Nonomi's involved. Don't mind that we're invading your desert. We have Nonomi. It's cool. Okay, get deleted. Get deleted, nerds! I'm aware of Kabbalah existing and it being vaguely related to Jewish mysticism, but I never looked into it. Excellent work today. Well, I didn't borrow Nonomi as a local guide. I just have Nonomi on retainer for deleting everything with her minigun. She just is basically a part-timer at Shale at this point. Excellent work today, Sensei. Hi! It was literally nothing. I'm organizing the data we collected on Decogrammation as quickly as I can. I believe we'll be able to interpret its structure now. Let's see. What's this? Oh my. Someone is hacking into the server, President! How can that be? This is a closed network accessible only within Millennium. Oh, the firewalls have been deactivated! This is an emergency. I'll destroy the power source, so please stand back. We're just gonna shoot it. Oh, yep, she is. Just gonna shoot it. I'm afraid we're too late. What? Right is scary. Our location has been well, then it's kind of obvious that the Millennium Girl's at Millennium, isn't it? But I completely destroyed the power source. I completely closed off the network being hacked into, even without a power source. Don't you see, Amy? What we're dealing with can only be classified as a phenomenon beyond our understanding. Some kind of magic. A Spaz 12. Nice. I can hear something coming from the speakers. At last. We finally meet Powerlines. Hi! Powerlines TOS. Whomstith are you? No, you mustn't make contact with it! Why not? It would be. It said hi. It would be rude not to say hi back. I am me. My existence simply is. I am the beginning and the end. I am precisely what you suspect me to be. An AI? Because I suspect you to be an AI. I am me. There is no further explanation. No further evidence is required to prove my existence. I give myself permission to exist. Okay, so Dekka is having a god complex. I am both mystic and terror, logos and pathos. My halo is proof of such. Behold as I demonstrate. Beep-beep-bop-bop. It's running some kind of scan. Stay still, Sensei, just to be safe. But I'm fidgety. Powerlines, hi! Des. You possess something with which I am unfamiliar. You hold something that I cannot interpret. I shall preach to you the gospel, and you shall faithfully share and obey it. I don't want it. That sounds like work. And you're not paying me. Sensei, it's a technique to hack into your iPad! What? I got my AirPods in. What? The shitty chest! What is he doing in my iPad? Hiya, Roner. She's eepy, because I haven't smacked her yet. That tickles. What? Why? Irona's a little sneezy. It disappeared. No death by the Epo Beepo sneezing. Yeah, it's real. God bless Arona. I really enjoy the sidekicks in these games, but I adore Arona. She is just so nice to have around. Checking the logs. Yes, it would seem so. Are you okay, Presidente? What about me? I'm the most important person here. Yes, I'll be fine. What about... Hi! Himari knows who's important. What about you, Sensei? Right as rain. The blues are worth it. I don't know if it's worth it, but it makes it easier to live with Arona. How strange. You must have been unable to access the tablet you carry with you. Remarkable. I heard it was something the General Student Council Presidente left for you. But even still. So that was decogrammation. It's even more diluted than I expected it to be. It has to be right to call its personality that of a megalomaniac. A useful godlike being for a change. Yeah, kinda. I don't really know what Arona is yet. I have a suspicion, but no spoilers. We only discovered the tip of the iceberg, yet it caused this much damage. How terrifying. I think the only damage caused was Aimi shooting the computer. It would be dangerous simply to label it a rogue AI. We'll have to establish a more secure facility before resuming our search. What do you think, Aimi? It's about time we had a proper club room. I wouldn't want something like this to happen again. Understood. I'll begin making plans within our activity budget. Wonderful. I suppose this wraps up our first contact with decogrammation. It was unlike anything I expected, being attacked so suddenly. But next time shall be different. I promise you that. Before I forgo again, I want to go look at Bina. The big B. Bina. Where is it? I think campaign. Bap. Replay? Event, maybe? Where do I see... No, it wouldn't be event. Task? Yeah! Here it is. Is it Total Assault? Or Bina? Yeah, here's Bina. Oh, it's Black Suit. Hi. Hi, Black Suit. How's the president of my fan club doing? That was a very long time ago. Somewhere in the ruins of the old, deserted district on the outskirts of Kavotos, a strange experiment was conducted. The goal was to research a deity to prove its existence and, if possible, analyze its constitution. If such a thing were possible, then it would mean it could be replicated. This is how a new god could be created. The masses laughed at such an absurd hypothesis, but not all. Some were captivated. Imageria supported the research. The immense funding and time was invested into developing the first AI to prove the existence of God. Imagine an AI capable of collecting enough information to prove the existence of God. That was the beginning of the absolute being of... You guys gotta work on these acronyms. The Abyss. The Abyss. Many years later, the district was deserted and the lab sank underwater, which is weird because it's in the middle of the desert. Maybe it was in an oasis. Eventually, the memory of the research itself was lost in the passage of time. But the AI continued its directive until it finally made a proclamation from those ruins. Or maybe it's talking about Deca, not Bina, being under the water. QED. Quid. It marked the arrival of a new god. Proven, analyzed, and reproduced. A new god identified by 10 sacred, unspeakable letters. But you sure can spell them. The decagrammation. Hello, I'm under the water. You hope it's not a large language model. It might just be a large language model because it is kind of making shit up, isn't it? It then paved its way to divinity by contacting 10 prophets who foretold its arrival. This is a new pilgrim's path. Does that make it a true god? How should I know? I couldn't care less. But what I do believe is that its journey to prove its divinity may just be the road to providence of truth, Saphira. Sensei. Hi, Sensei does. The prophet you're going to encounter is one of the highest celestial triangles of Saphira. Its path is unity through understanding. It's also known as the contemplator of disparity. Bane. Bane. How long can your shale last against a prophet of degradation? Well, about like a minute and 30, however long the raid timer is. So not long. It's a little embarrassing. I swear it never happens. How meaningful will the bond you forge be when faced with the divine power of a new god? Can the inherent mystic powers of those children really compare to that of the new god? Yes, indeed. This is a truly fascinating study. Hi, I'm in your space now. What's up? I don't suppose you faced a god before, have you, Sensei? Yeah. Yeah, actually. In the life and suffering of Sobranti, I faced 2 gods. Technically 3, kind of, sort of. Technically a lot of gods in that game, technically, if you get really abstract. Huh. Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Time means nothing in Blue Archive because everyone plays on 3 times speed anyways. What a shame. In that case, you can expect this fight to be different from what you're used to. Anyways, and there we go. We got Cheesed, and we got Greg, and we got Hovercraft, and Miyuki Karaoke. Anyways, but now we're going back to volume... Get your stank ass feet off my screen! Bap. But wrong one. Main story, there we go. There we go, Deca the Snake. The Snake of Wisdom. Snake. I think we're on part 3 PMC. Only the big cheese is relevant later. Welcome, Sensei. We've been waiting. The new club room is finally ready. The new one? The new one? The fact that my head blocked it was... oh, the feet. I feel like Volume EX and CNC Club have way too much goddamn feet on their Live 2D screens. We were exposed to decimation in our temporary room due to the lack of security. It seemed like more trouble than it was worth to try to fix all the destroyed equipment that you shot, not Deca. So, Presidente Himari decided to find a new location. According to the president, there's nowhere safer from decimation in Kavodos now. She'll fill you in on the details. This way. Clump. This is a top secret facility, so please don't get lost. No. You're not my supervisor! I got lost if I want to! Also, lead the way. I don't know where I'm going. Clump, clump, clump. Big clumpies. She balances out with her first year buff. But does that mean she was, like, overpowered for being a new character or something? I followed Aimi into a maze of back alleys, elevators, and hidden doors before we finally reached our destination. Oh, you mean that the first years are the most bodacious, and the third years are all shrimps. Yeah, that's true. If I get lost, just ask Katama. That's true. She knows where I am at all times. This is a shithole. I've brought Sensei with me. Clump. Clump. President? Are you serious? Oh, so fast. Hi, Hot Wheels. Are you sleeping? Are you doing an eep? Are you good? What are you doing? What are you doing, Knife Ear? Explain yourself. President. Clomp. Clomp. President. Ah! Hey, stupid. Where am I? Where are you? Oh, hi, me. Sensei has arrived, Presidente. Hi, Sensei Des is here. Oh. Welcome, Sensei. Hi, Des. You finally made it. I'd like to officially welcome you to the Super Phenomenon Task Force Club Room. Funny, because I thought this was a shithole, not a club room. Grab her by the halo. This place is protected by a firewall that's been invented by yours truly. Naturally, there's nowhere safer in Kavotos than behind the barricade of my genius. The three of us here are the only ones who know this place exists. Except for Katama, and Rio, and probably Mika somehow. Also, oh my god, I forgot her name. The God Pink woman from Trinity. Starts with an H. Hanako. Yeah, I know, it came to me. Doesn't feel like a secret organization. Well, no, of course I wasn't sleeping before. The jewel on the side of your mouth is just otherwise, dumbass. I can't bully her for that. I'm a drooler too. It's not my fault you fell asleep. Maybe it's because of how normally high you set the thermostat. The lady is in a wheelchair. That's why her name is Hot Wheels. The ideal indoor temperature is 55 degrees. I like it cold, but that's excessive. I'm downright cozy at like 65 degrees. Cause I'll put on extra layers and be cozy as hell. I'm that idiot who runs the AC in the winter. But 55 degrees? I think I would assume Fahrenheit because she likes it cold. If that was 55 Celsius, that would be really hot. You used to sleep with a window open this snow. I've done that a few times. Because the best way to do it, the ultimate comfy zone, is when you like open up the window to the snow, but you're layered up in blankets so you're insulated, and you got like a hot and cold zone. You got like a heat sink going on, and it's so cozy. Are you insane? The temperature must be at least the 80s for me to work comfortably. Why so warm? What are you, an old Mima? Turn the AC on. Huh? Did I mishear you? Maybe about 8 degrees. Am I a popsicle stick? I don't want to work in a freezer. Guys, you guys, can you just... Can one of you just take a fan or a heater and put it under the desk? Look, if I have to pick, I say put the AC on full blast. Yeah, the banter is cute as fuck. It's because the president! Aren't you worried about electricity? Your demands are unreasonable, Ayami. The electric bill will go to Rio anyways. Well, actually it will go to Yuka, but... I doubt you... Something tells me Himari can't care less about Yuka. You've shown all your cards. It's time for my last resort. What? Oh god. She went for the zippers. She went for the zippers! Cover your eyes, children! Cover your eyes, YouTube! Last resort? No! Absolutely not! I'll even take one step closer. Can't we resolve this in a civilized manner? I changed the thermostat to a perfect 65 degrees. Beep. Beeping about. Boop boop. This is what actual room temperature is. Idiots. Yeah, they're talking in God's given Fahrenheit, not the heathenistic Celsius. bit warm, but survivable conditions. I suppose a bit of chill could help keep me awake. Good compromise, me. Hey, Ivan. Oh, you just got the notification. Oh, that reminds me, I need to look. I did not fix the announcement bot in the Discord. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. I don't know. It broke. It broke when I added the second channel. I don't know why it broke when I added the second channel. President, what's our plan? Compromise means everyone's equally unhappy. It's perfection. Our original goal remains the same. To uncover the mystery of decagrammation. However, as we all know, decagrammation found us first. Or did he? What if you said... Wait, what if I said I found him first? It was all part of my plan to make him come to me, because I'm lazy. I'm still recovering from the shame things could happen to me, the most brilliant and beautiful hacker in Millennium. I mean, Himari is pretty, but I think, honest to God, Katoma, I like her more than Himari. I like Himari a lot, but I like Kotama more. I'll say it, this is her intro. I think her thing is that she adds or changes her intro a little bit every time you talk to her in the lobby. I don't think beauty has any role here. Well, it doesn't when we're talking to Himari. They know of us, but we're still at square one. Actually, we're at square two because square one got compromised. Point of order, ma'am. It's never ideal for your enemy to be better informed than you. Knowledge is power. No, it's not. Whoever told you that was a damn dirty liar or fool. We won't be able to overcome decagrammation without it. I have therefore come up with a new plan of attack. We will first find the prophets. The thermostat is power, and Sensei has control of the thermostat. Sensei has all the power here. Prophets? Why the prophets? Even if decagrammation is some sort of organic technology, the concept of profit stands out as odd. Her condition is pretty self-evident. Aime's condition is that she's carrying around 2 massive heat sinks on her chest. So she has to keep the airflow going. Even if decagrammation is some sort of organic technology, the organic technology AI? That's just a thing. Well, I was about to say person, but it might not be a person. Strange. The concept of profit stands out as odd. They're neither clones nor subordinates mindlessly following decagrammation, but rather fervent followers with free will. Maybe Deca asked nicely. Something you could learn from. And their names have been bothering me. Oh, don't be rude, Knife Ear. We'll collect and analyze the prophets' data, and in turn learn more about this mysterious AI. There are 3 confirmed prophets as of now. Bina, the Big Cheese, and maybe Hod. Based on their names and Sensei's testimony, I believe them to be related to an ancient fable called the Tree of Life. What's that? I'm with Aime here. What's that? Unless you're talking about Norse, but I don't think you're talking about Norse here. Oh. Oh yeah, well, it's on its side. Normally, it's rotated 90 degrees. It's a vertical, but I guess it's because this is a phone game, so it's on this side. The Kabbalah is tired, so it's laying down. Please understand. Please be patient with the Kabbalah. The Kabbalah is eepy. It's a beepy. This is the... Well, it's more of the log of life because it's laying down. A tree would be standing upright. This is the log of life. It's a long-lost secret, forgotten in nearly all of Kavodos. Forgotten. Then how do you know about it, Himari? She went to the flea market and got a pamphlet from the weird hippie lady. I did say nearly, didn't I? Aime, what is my nickname? Hot Wheels. The flower that floats in the septic tank. How many times must I tell you septic tank is reserved for Rio? How can you have so little common sense? That's supposed to be common sense. The name for the Sephora is the male icon is Gabura. Gabura. The Big Jeb. With the community nickname's Gabra. Anyways, I'm Millennium's resident genius, the MRG, with a degree in omniscience. Of course. But of course! I know Kavonis' secrets. I've been meaning to ask, but does a degree like that really exist? I've heard some weird rumors, but I'm unable to confirm. I don't understand it. How can anyone know everything? I mean, one day you must learn how to wield the power of the people. Makes no sense. So about the big cheese? The big cheese? Ah, yes. But of course! Sorry, Sensei, I got carried away. No, it was Hamari that got carried away. No. Oh, wait, she admitted it. That's a first. This one may have been my fault. Anyways. Looking back at the log of life. It's just a little bit tired. It's tired. It's tired. The log of life is tired. Please understand. Within it, there are 10 attributes known as Sephiroth, the Edgelord. The prophets of declamation have claimed the names of these Sephirothians. Bina, Cheesed, and Hod. Doesn't that mean there are 7 more prophetesses? That's a lot more than we estimated. We didn't estimate. We know for a matter of fact that there's 10. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That didn't happen. You guys didn't see anything. The log of life symbolizes the road of the road to the providence of God. In other words, it's about becoming a god through the 10 Sephiroth, which is consistent with Decogramation's claims. Perfect math. I got it the first try every time. There was no miscounting and no bad math going on. And if there was, you have to understand it's been a very long time since I've been in grade school. I'm still gathering. I'm also very stupid. I'm still gathering more data. But if it's confirmed to exist, what kind of vampire am I that can't even count to 10 like Sesame Street? Confirmed to exist, we can't just ignore it. The Tree of Life, Sephiroth, the road to the province of God. To understand how these all connect, we need to secure data from the prophets. Powerlines is perfect math class. How do you plan on that? The first step is to take them down. Violence! We like violence. I'm okay with this. It's a crass solution, but I'm okay with Amari being crass sometimes. We only know of 2 of the 10 prophets. Hod is still unconfirmed. I say we just assume and kill them anyways. We'll start where we can. We may find answers along the way. Makes sense to me. Let's do this, team! Affirmative! If everyone is in agreement, the next mission of the Super Phenomenon Task Force is to find Bina and Cheesed to secure their data. Go fire up one winged angel. The Super Phenomenon Task Force's Decoration Analysis mission begins anew. Hello? Oh, there you are. Did you forget what you... I think Aimee forgot what her line was supposed to be there. Is our first target the Abydos Desert again present? Yes! We're doing an invasion! Don't worry, I texted Yamri. It's fine, don't worry about it. We lost all our data when we were hacked. Yes, it is. But the data is no concern. I've already restored most of it. I'm more concerned with another issue. What could be more important than our data? It's Kaiser PMC, the least threatening villain group. Unless you're Abydos. We don't know what or why they were excavating in the Abydos Desert. It's too much of a coincidence that it's precise. I'm just stumbling over everything today. Precisely at Bina's last known sighting. I wouldn't be surprised if Kaiser's mystery project was related to decaggramation. We should investigate. I mean, it could also be involving Bina, but it also was mostly about Horus. To a lesser extent, Shiroko. You do have a point. You plan to infiltrate Kaiser's DB. DB. Decibel? Kaiser's Decibel! President, is that wise? Who do you think I am, Aimi? I am Himari, the first president of Veritas, and the most delicate and beautiful girl in the millennium. I can go in and out of the DB of private enterprise anytime I want. Oh yeah, that's true. Horus was Black Suit's thing. Yeah, that's true. That's fair enough. I choose to believe DB means decibel. From now on, it means decibel. We're going into Kaiser's Decibel. Oh, I just have to slip in the beauty comment. Besides, they're bound to be less vigilant with PMC's data. It's not connected to Kaiser's HQ. There's nothing to lose by trying. I'll take your word for it, President. We have our mission. Our objective is to steal data from Kaiser PMC. All right, let's go. I have Ayami. I've never used her before. Where's... Hi, nerds. Hey. I want to use Ayami. I never used Ayami before. Millennium. There you are, nerd. Wait, have I used you before? You're level 58. Yeah, I'm gonna use some other nerds from there. Get you in there. We'll make Rio come out to play. And we're gonna drag Yuka along, kicking, screaming. And Robot and Maid. Perfect. This plan is bullshit, but we got it. I should probably level up Eris. I may as well. Good enough for government work. That's all we need right now. I mean, it's all low-level stuff. We're gonna face roll it, so it doesn't matter. None of this matters. I should probably not level her up to 65. I'm not gonna use her. Whatever. Okay, it's good enough. Yuka's gonna carry the team anyways. Let's get you and you. I never picked you up. That's it. I never picked up Arisu. Hi, Roomba. Hi! Oh, she waved. There you go. The cow. We have 2 cows, my secretary, and my Roomba. We also have a Rio. And we got Hot Wheels! Flying Hot Wheels. Get dunked on. Get dunked on. Okay. Oh, she has a ponytail. I had no idea. Well, a braided tail. What do you do? You heal. Alright. You increase attack. I haven't used Amari in a while. You do a slip and slide. Yuka's. She tanks by counter healing. I actually like that. I always enjoy HP to regen tanking. Because it's more risk and more reward in most games. Oh yeah, you do the horizontal ion cannon. That misses. I miss. If I can miss, I miss. Let's get the ion cannon. The horizontal ion cannon. Don't miss. Don't miss. Don't miss. I miss. Damn it. Okay, this team sucks. I'm going back to the other team after this. I hit something. I hit him. Oh, I got some hits. I missed it. I missed me hitting. Oh no, I can't. Damn it. I can hit him. I can hit him. I missed. I missed him at the last second. Yuka killed him. God damn it, Yuka. Yuka, why can't you let the Roomba have fun? We started to analyze the data obtained from the PMC. With our flying Hot Wheels. Meow. Meow. Hot Wheels coming in for landing. Meow. Have you found any useful, Presidente? The opposite, actually. It's blank. How can that be? They saw us coming. It's fascinating. Anything obtained from the excavation site was encrypted and transmitted to their HQ. Not a trace left behind. Yeah, Himari is either gaming or sleeping, but she does a good job of faking that she's doing responsible things. It's a lot of effort to cover up nothing. I agree. An ordinary private mercenary company wouldn't normally go such lengths to protect their data. It raises more red flags. What a coincidence, Himari! Great teacher Powerlines' favorite color is red. So raise them flags. I suppose there's no choice but to go to the Dragon's Lair, changing target to Kaiser HQ. Won't that be much more difficult? Yes, however, we're switching to the good team, so we don't have to worry about it. And done! Decibel infiltration complete! Nothing is impossible for a beautiful and alluring hacker like me. That is incredible. But I still disagree that beauty plays a role here. Yes, it does! Hacking is a basic skill every beautiful girl should have! Let's see what PMC is hiding. Robot porn? Because they're all robots? I see. There it is. Battle records against Bina! Bina. There's quite a bit to sort through. PMC was fighting Bina at the excavation site in the desert. I would say more that they were defending the site from Bina. Makes me even more curious what they were doing there. The excavation site data is completely sealed. Not only that, I've never seen this type of firewall. How bold. Is this new technology? I feel the burning ambition of a hacker flaring up. The pattern uses an OTP, one true pair, of a common random number algorithm. Not particularly difficult, but it's intentionally designed to be time-consuming. It must be a trap that allows them to change the pattern while the intruder is still working. But I think I can solve this in 4 hours. President, that's unnecessary. My target is Bina, not excavation site. My reputation as a beautiful hacker that deigned to grace this planet with my very presence at stake. Our only target is Bina. And again, beauty has nothing to do with our mission. She's pouting. Hot Wheels is pouting! She is now Cool Wheels. Fine. The profits are our main priority. I can prove my genius on my own time. Aimi, master of sass! Aimi wants the Bina. Oh, annoying. Waste your energy glaring at me. I've already so graciously agreed to focus on the matter at hand, haven't I? Fine, sorry. Beep. Beep up. It's awkward. You don't have a keyboard. How are you clicking and clacking over there? I think Himari is just playing sound effects to make it sound like she's typing. Part 4. Bina. It's complete! I've developed an algorithm to predict Bina's movements. It's a side slide keyboard. But she has the funky, like, circuitry gloves and the holographic keyboard. So I think she's just making sound effects play as she's typing digitally. By normalizing the coordinate data where Bina appeared, it's discovered its pattern. I've discovered its patterns and pinpointed the area with the highest probability of an encounter. The chair plays the typing sounds for her. Great work, President. If we mobilize here, we'll encounter Bina. Yes, my algorithm calculates about a 90% probability. But we're dealing with AI. If it realizes we're predicting its movements, it'll adapt its patterns. We'll only have one chance to collect its data. You and your precious data. Aimi and Sensei are up to bat. I don't like baseball. I want to be up to dunk. Affirmative, I'm ready. I'm not. I want to go play basketball. I don't like baseball. Now let's have a volleyball event. Basketball sucks too. Alright. Go get him, Gorilla. Bina never stood a chance. I was about to say Bina might go down before we even get a skill up. Curling event. Gamer Cats. The Gamer Cats' live 2Ds are fucking adorable. Bina, data collection complete. Yeah, come on, Himari. Don't you want to play basketball? Don't you want to play volleyball? Don't you want to jump around, Himari? 2 Shupos and... You know what? An event with the 2 Shupos and the 2 Gamer Cats? That would go hard. That would be a good pairing. They should do that. I never thought of it before, but the Shupos and the cats. That would be fantastic. It'd be like the perfect storm of brats. Excellent work. Leave the analysis to me. It's going smoothly. Too smoothly. You too, President. It's thanks to your output. Praise me! I'm doing stuff! Sensei is the most important person here. 2 gamers ready trying to get away from angry Yuka. What could go wrong? Yuka will sit on the train tracks and derail the train with her 500-kilogram ass! Don't worry, I know. Now please direct your attention to that monitor to see the data. Beep. Normal people clump, but Hikari beeps. That's it. This is all the data we're able to procure. It may not seem like much, but every step counts in things like these. Understood. It cannot be full with your first bite. Fuck, I'm hungry. Damn it, I'm hungry! Why'd you have to say that, Amy, whoever? As we gather information on more subjects, each piece of the puzzle will fall into place. I even had an apple before stream just to tide me over. I'm hungry. I already ate dinner. Why don't we take a well-deserved break and then move on to the next prophet? You just want to take another nap, Hot Wheels. Hi, welcome to my space. Our next target is the ruins near Millennium. All right, we're invading Millennium. Next Thunder Run destination. Mari's grand invasion of Kavotos. 1 district at a time. I mean, she's from Millennium, so it doesn't really count. But let her believe. Himari's having fun. Let Hot Wheels have fun. She doesn't get to get out very often. The ruins? Where's that? Oh, probably the Gamer Cat ruins from Volume 1, Chapter 1, huh? Oh, you don't know, Amy. You really must try to keep up. It's an unidentified area where the General Student Council prohibits entry. It's an abandoned... Oh yeah, so this is the Volume 2, Chapter 1 ruins that we got Arisu and the cursed Nintendo Switch from. It's been abandoned and neglected for so long, people begin calling it the Ruins. Nothing is known about the origin or identity of the city, and research is prohibited in the area. This is my first time hearing about it. Even President Rio didn't tell me that. Well, Rio wouldn't have, the bitch. She doesn't talk about things she considers important. And she is very interested in the ruins. She's like Big Sister, always controlling the flow of information. But even so, rumors of ruins always circulate amongst Millennium students, especially a certain pair of gamer cats. Don't you know something about that place, Sensei? No. No. I don't know anything about where we kidnapped a illegal migrant. I don't know anything about it. No. Eris. I don't know anything about a Roomba. No, forget it. Has nothing to do with this mission. It's a long story. We'll talk about it next time. Back to the topic. The ruins is like Trinity's catacombs or the abyss of Gehenna's Hinnom volcano. Man, I want a Gehenna volume. God, they've been in the game since the start, but when are we gonna get the Gehenna volume? I want to go play in the volcano. Yeah, I mean, all of the game is low-key just an extended Gehenna volume. Like, the Blue Archive is just Gehenna's world. But I want to dedicate a Gehenna volume. I mean, we visit them in literally every other volume. But I want to go to Gehenna. I want to distract and mess with Hina and Akko. It's one of the mysterious areas of Kavotos that there's little information on. It's been virtually unexplored. It's a place where the things in Kavotos disappear and are forgotten. Like some sort of sewer. Are you about to make a real reference? Sewer, septic. You like to use those kinds of words, Himari. You think it's dirty and you're judging me, aren't you? You're giving me that look again. It's just an anal G, okay? I'm not as strange as you make me out to be. It's your words, Himari. But you could use any other anal G. Sorry. Analogy. You know what I mean. Okay, it's not a fight about the fucking thermostat again. Hi, Sensei. You've got us off topic again, President. I may have committed many sins in this relationship. But oh my. I'm in a relationship with Himari. Oh my. But this was most certainly your fault. But I'll stop out of respect for Sensei. You're wrong, but I'll stop too, except you guys are going to continue anyways. Is our next target in the ruins? Yes, the fourth prophet, Cheesed, may be hiding somewhere in the ruins. Cheesed. Decogrammation made contact with the production AI of the munitions factory and assimilated it as one of Decogrammation's prophets, gaining access to an infinite number of troops. Cheesed is essentially a munitions factory that produces the Decogrammation army. It's Decogrammation's main source of troops. However, it's almost impossible to pinpoint the location of the munitions factory in these vast ruins. We need more data. So our next target is Decoration Army at the ruins. Yes, we'll collect data from the troops and try to check Cheese's location. Understood. Amy is always excited when she gets to rack her shotgun. I've routed a path to the ruins. You mean you've plotted a path? You plotted a route. If you use route as a verb, it means something different than what you think it does. Himari. Himari! We'll enter through there and start the mission. Let's go. We're going, but not because you told me to. Ma'am. Oh, I forgot my... I mean, it doesn't matter, but I forgot the special slots. I want a tank! She has a tank too, I think. I never used her tank. Look at this nerd. What? She has animations. Okay. Damn it! Foss doesn't have animations. Wait, I think I'm out of level up power. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna summon your tank and watch you die miserably. Bat, 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 bat. Cherino has one. Uh-huh. The big stash. Probably because she got a new VA. Really? They changed VAs for Cherino? Alright. She rides the Purginator, whatever. I summon level 1 tank. Shame you can't have multiple tanks on screen at the same time. Oh, a previous VA retired from voicing. Huh. You don't hear that very often. I've been better than an alternative. I assumed when you say she got replaced that she got fired. Foss tank is better, even if it costs 10 goddamn skill points. Great work, but especially me. I'm the one that brought the tank. She's fairly owed. That's fair enough. Yes, I think we have enough data. No problem. It was easy, because I brought the tank. I guess it's my turn. I have to backtrack through the collected data. Retired to become an actual Soviet dictator. She retired for the stash. Understandable. I see. I see. This might take some time. I'll work on calculating Cheese's location. Would you mind waiting for... I would mind, yes. I would mind. This shithole doesn't even have a computer for me to play on. It doesn't even have Wi-Fi for me to do my gacha dailies. Yes, I will wait. Okay, I'll wait, but not because you asked me to. Also, good luck, Himari. Oh, we should probably back out and watch Big Cheese's intro, huh? Alright, so that's part 6. Campaign. The story? I had to think about that. Wait, I forgot. Bap. Okay. Main story? No, replay. Task. Total asshole. Big Cheese. The merciful arbitrator. What's up, Black Suit? Every time I see Black Suit on screen, I have to... It takes, like, almost a physical gut check to make myself stop from saying something really bad. I always want to call him Sooty, we'll say. Just, like, as a funny, endearing nickname. And I have to stop myself because it would be really bad to say that in English. I'm sure in Japanese they could say Sooty, but I can't. And I have to stop myself from calling him that nickname. Yeah, he's our bro. I like calling people nicknames, so I can't call him Sooty. And it annoys me. The supposed ruin should prove worthwhile for us. A few of my colleagues in Himashiri have taken great interest in this place. Clomp. A long silence munitions factory, huh? Decogramation made contact with DV Scion, the AI producing an endless army. Oh. That was the name of the cursed Nintendo Switch that the Gamer Cats got. Huh. First time I heard that. Now, the munitions factory itself has been enlightened and set on a new path as a prophet of decoration. Yeah, Black Suit was Hoshino's nickname, yeah. He's based. He's based enough to appreciate a good nickname. Now the munitions factory itself has been enlightened. I already read that. Cheesed. Its path is mercy burned through power. Its title is the Merciful Arbitrary. I know what I'm gonna get for lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna get burrito funditos. Fried burritos smothered in cheese. And I'm gonna eat it with like 4 tablets of Tums to stop the heartburn. And I'm still gonna die anyways. But it's gonna be delicious. You want pizza? Pizza is Russian roulette for me. But I have like a 50-50 gamble every time I eat pizza that'll make me really sick in the tummy. I can only eat pizza if like I have the rest of the week off to tank it. Or a long weekend. Well, you oh my god. For lunch today, I got Thai drunken noodles. Best drunken noodles I've ever had. It's from the same Thai place I have near me that I've gone to for years, but just the first time I happened to decide to try the drunken noodles, oh my god, I've been missing out. That shit was so money. Where usurping its reign over... I'm so hungry now! I'm sorry, Black Suit, I can't let you talk because I'm so hungry! You had Subway. I can't eat Subway anymore because there was a Subway across the street from my office, my last job, and I got burnt out on it real fast. Will usurping its reign over a stable kingdom and loyal subjects really be possible? This too is an interesting topic. Should I go ahead and do Greg? I think I skipped through the introduction with the Gremlin. Or it's Ren, I guess. It's been a while, Sensei. Hi, Sensei Des. What's up, Ren? My knife-eared, snake-eyed, pretty lady. She's so pretty! I'm sorry, I just want to admire her for a moment. Ren is so pretty! She's low-key one of the prettiest characters in the game, and they barely use her. Greg is post-VF? Okay, so I won't do it. I was hoping we could discuss some of the bizarre incidents that have been happening around Kavotos. Like the giant mechanical monster slumbering below the Abydos Desert. I call it the funny sand snake. It's the funny sand snake. Or the secret munitions factory creating unmanned weapons on the outskirts of the Millennium School. They should probably do something about that. Ryder's like, ugh, adult woman, gross. How old is Ren? Because she doesn't have like a bio like the normal students do. She's one of the more adult-coded characters, I'll say that. But I would be surprised if she was actually 18 like some of the other students are. Because like 99% of the characters in the game cap out at 17. But Ren is so pretty! They may sound like urban legends, but I'm sure they've caught your attention as well. These should have stayed myths, but Kavotos is finding out how real they are and suffering significant damage. The GSC already has his hands full dealing with the situation surrounding our Presidente. Do you, though? You never seem to be doing anything about that. It's kind of suspicious, honestly. The same president who handpicked you, Sensei. I mean, I didn't have an option to say no. I just got non-consensually isekai to this world. Thank you very much. You should have what it takes to tackle a mission like this. Do I get a raise or anything? What about a date? Can I get a date with you at least? Great, then I'm looking forward to seeing what Shale can do. Rin is lucky she's so goddamn pretty. So I let her take advantage of me. God damn, she's pretty. Even if she is a knife-eared, snake-eyed bitch. But she's my knife-eared, snake-eyed bitch! Anyways. Oh, there's a pink gremlin. Now we go... Main story, hold on. I gotta bap Perona for good luck. Bap. If you're not hit and running with a Rona, are you even playing the game? Snake of Wisdom. The Snake. Part 6? No, part 7, research part 6. Kinda glad she isn't playable. Rio is such a mainstay for me because it's so nice getting, because I think her thing only costs like 1 or 2 skill points. But Rio is so nice to have on a team. But if I have to pick, I'd go with Rin. Research part 6, the big cheese. Ooh, or I could get a cheese enchilada. God, I'm hungry. Everyone's a Whack-A-Mo fan. Everyone is Whack-A-Mo's husbando. Just like how Sensei was non-consensually isekai'd to Kavodos, Sensei is non-consensually Whack-A-Mo's husbando. You had to AFK at Rin so pretty, you didn't miss anything. I just nerded about how pretty Rin is for a while there. I'm done. I have the coordinates. This is the munitions factory, and where cheese is. I also ranted about how hungry I was for a while. I don't get to pick. Well, I also don't have rights. So, yeah. Are we going to infiltrate the factory then? Yes. One thing I don't like about Himari is that she always leaves opportunities for saying "but of course" on the table. She doesn't set me up very often. I'll set up a route that leads directly to Cheese's main body. Your job is to infiltrate, locate Cheese, collect data, and retreat safely. Sounds simple. Simple, if you say so, Aimi. Yes. So I have the President's and Sensei's support, especially my support. My support is most important. Fascinating. You look so reliable right now. Aimi, is this an illusion? Am I dreaming? It's not an illusion, you're not dreaming. It's just true. Like the fact that you love sewers. It's not true. I'm a beautiful and elegant hacker, not a sewer lover. Wow, that's a shame, Himari, because I'm something of a sewer surfer myself. I mean, we would have so much in common if you did. We could be like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles blasting sewer surfing. But since Himari doesn't like sewer, she doesn't get to chill out with Sensei blasting sewer surfing. Okay, let's get to the mission right now. Sensei is politely moving us along again. Please be careful. I'm not moving us along. I'm moving Aimi up the stairs where you can't get her. Okay, let's go. We're off! Comma, Aimi. Okay, let's go nuke a nerd. Let's nuke the big cheese. So Cheese is Divi Scion, I guess, is what they said. He has... he had less health than Bina. What was that? Bina at least started with like 30 health. Big Cheese had less than 5. What was that? Jesus. Excellent work. I'm looking at well, I think he can only be called the little cheese at this point. The little cheese is data now. Ding. Beep bop. Yes, you're welcome again. Shut up, Aimi. I'm the one doing the work. I'm most important. I'll ignore that. The next is... What? What's wrong, President? Looking at Cheese's data. Clickety clackety. Oh, yes, this is concerning. Please explain thyself, Hot Wheels! There are strange coordinates here. Must be somewhere in the ruins. I'll need to investigate this. Give me a moment. Uno momento. Okay, let me know when you're done, President. Clickety clackety. Nothing but hacking. Next time. Nothing to hack next time. Ruin submerged district. We are under the water. We are going under the water. Hello, I'm under the water. Aimi, Sensei, hi! still here. What'd you find? I followed the coordinates and picked up a signal. Whoa. Explain thyself, Hot Wheels! Again! It appears to be some kind of call sign. I almost missed it, but naturally, nothing can get past me. It's disguised as white noise, but I remembered the pattern. The call sign's pattern is exactly the same as the being that hacked us. So it's a decagrammation. The flashbang! What? Do you mean it's the AI? No, she means it's decagrammation. Yes, decagrammation! I nearly didn't believe it. But of course! I never doubt my own work. The signals match. I think I'm following, I said ununderstandingly. So decagrammation was at the ruins? Based on the data, yes. Well, our mission is to uncover decagrammation's identity, right? Deca's identity is Deca. Decagrammation's identity is literally decagrammation. Sensei is new here, but I think Aimi misunderstood the assignment. So why don't we attack her right now and skip all the data collecting? You really think I didn't think of that? But our goal is to reveal its identity. If we provoke it now, it's likely to slink away somewhere. We won't find it until it wants us to. As if we have to find what the hell it actually is. It's an AI. Okay, Sensei solved it. We can go home now. Tell Rio Sensei did it. We should confirm my findings first. Or on the very, very slim possibility that I'm wrong. Referring to the body? Like how Bina is a sand snake? I guess so. We'll investigate where this signal came from. It was a very brief signal, so I can't pinpoint a specific location. The scope is a large section of the ruins. This may be a several-day venture. Are the underwater ruins Himari finding a sneaky way to not say sewer? Is everyone ready? I am ready to go sewer surfing. Yes. Hi. Okay, this is not the sewer. This is not a sewer and it's not submerged. Oh, hello. Hello, oddly quiet robot. Wow, that thing is stealthier than a Charger and Helldivers. Get tanked! Get tanked, nerd! Well, it was a tethered jump. It wasn't really a tether jump scare, because it didn't make any noise to scare me with. Alright, you're fired. Get in there, Faust! Get in there. We did it. We beat the oddly quiet. Whoop. Okay, I think Big Boss just yoinked it from Metal Gear Solid 5. Okay, bye. Bye. Have a good day. Are you both okay? Why wouldn't we be? I'm unharmed, physically at least. What was that, President? God's sneakiest quad walker? It's beyond even my knowledge. My best guess would be a new prophet that was unknown until now. It really came out of nowhere. I didn't like getting surprised. I'm glad we were able to retreat safely. Retreat? It retreated. We won. But I must say its behavior was different from the other prophets. That it was silent. I know that kind of behavior. It was trying to guard something. Which must mean decagrammation really does reside there. Perhaps it's created this new prophet to protect itself. We shall simply have to see for ourselves. Our mission has moved to a new phase now. Could there be something in the submerged district protected by the prophet that we couldn't see? The last submerged district was in a sewer, but I have a feeling Himari is leading us towards a sewer level. We'll just have to find out. Okay, let's go fuck around then. Phrasing. Yes, Presidente! This mission will be much more difficult than our previous ventures. Agreed. We'll need to find a why did I say it like that? Agreed. We'll need to find a way to thoroughly search the sewers. I don't care if the prophet tries to stop us. Nothing keeps me from my data. Even your precious data. Next time on Dragon Ball Himari. Search operation. In this neck of wisdom. Presidente Kether is on the move. It's headed this way. Contact in about 3 minutes. So that's a dead end as well. Do you think? Do you think hologram Himari makes herself float upstairs just to assert dominance on people who think that they're safe from her? Because I can see her doing that just to fuck with people. Affirmative. No matter which route you take, Kether is blocking the way. So there's more than one Kether. Let's kill them all then. It may be impossible to shake it off. It's ever a return, almost as if there's more than one of them. Investigating the ruined sewer might take quite a bit longer than we originally thought. I was so confident about playing a tactical hide-and-seek, too. Oh well. This is a nice background. Sensei, please retreat with Amy for now. I'll try to think of another solution. Okay, Hot Wheels, lead the way. Let's tactically retreat into Kether and just shoot it. Shoot it until the work is... Shoot it. Slay until the work is done! It's so quiet. Did they just forget to make a sound effect for it, or... Do none of the boss intros have sound effects? I don't remember. Wait, this one is different. This one has 2 guns. Okay, bye. Kether? My Kether in Christ? Okay, hi Kether, welcome back. Okay, bye for real this time. We did it, we killed it. No, bye. It's so funny having such a big boss to go whoop out of the screen. Event exclusive, not a raid. I mean, it's barely a boss. It's just a large enemy. Thank you for your hard work, both of you. You're welcome. It looks like it's impossible to evade Kether and infiltrate the submerged district where declamation signal was detected. Okay, so let's just kill it. How do we proceed then? I'll need to figure that out. We're back at square one. No, we're at square 4 or 5. Maybe. Give me a little time. I'll alert you when I found a solution. Affirmative. Okay, good luck, Hot Wheels. Sensei will be over here playing with actual Hot Wheels. Don't think about it, Hot Wheels. I'm not trying to say anything. Don't worry about it. The president looks pretty discouraged. Nah, that's just her resting bitch face. Don't worry about it. Kether! Again, for the 3rd time. 3rd time's the charm, Kether. You can do it, Kether. When it was an event, it had more presence because one of those challenges you have to be above level 70 to beat. In its event, did it have noise, or was it still as stealthy? Thank you for your patience, everyone. Here's the new mission brief. What the fuck? What was that plapping? That wasn't the clickety clacking of typing. That was plapping. The fuck was that, Himari? Did you guys hear that? That wasn't me, right? That was Hamari making a wet plapping sound. Aimi is very impressed. Wait, the wet plapping was Aimi? I'm so confused. Am I gonna make the wet plapping? I did not make the wet plapping, thank God. You're making me feel like I'm about to present at the school arts festival. I'm just proposing a different infiltration route based on Kether's patterns. Yes, but no one will be able to analyze his patterns and develop a route like you, so consider us very impressed. Sensei was bored. Girls, don't go look in the corner. Don't worry about it. Truly impressive. Excellent job. Thank you. Try hard as I might, I simply cannot hide my genius. It's like my exceptional beauty. It's just so blatantly obvious it can't be ignored. Not bad, Aimi. Good on you for noticing my superior intellect. Uh-huh. It's totally impossible not to notice. It's overwhelming. Yes, of course. Aimi is so considerate. Wait, was Aimi the one who said that? No, it wasn't. Okay. It was just Hot Wheels. There's the clackety-clacketing. No more plapping. First of all, I reverse engineered the coordinates where Kether appeared to try and identify the territory it's defending. Bing. Yep, the territory is still the ruins. It's focused on an area on the extreme outskirts of the ruins sewer district, an area with many research facilities and labs. For convenience, we refer to it as the sewer district. The sewer district. So that's our target. Correcto mundo! To be precise, our final target is the location where decaggramation signal was detected. And we must evade the prophet Kether to get there. And even if our invasion is successful, we still need to locate the detected signal and investigate the area. Kether will be hot on our tracks the entire time, making our task nearly impossible. What if we just kill it? Like we do every time. Which brought me to the conclusion that neutralizing Kether is absolute. You guys should listen to Sensei more often. Our new mission is new mission objective is to defeat Kether then. Correcto mundo. And starting now, our task is to collect any and all information that will help us achieve that end. So, if this has been a game of tactical hide and seek so far, now it's a game of tactical tag. What's the difference? So, Kevin is it. Or, no, wait. Yeah, so now we're it. Indeed. Our mission to gather intel on how to attack Kether begins now. Okay, let's go one-shot Kevin. I mean Kether. I mean Kevin. Is he gonna be quiet again, or is he gonna have noise? Hi, robots. Nope, still quiet. Okay, bye, Kevin. Woo! He's gone. Hi, Kevin. Welcome back. Okay, bye, Kevin. Wait for it. Woo! Great job, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, intel on Kether has been secured. Data is being uploaded to the Tree of Life. You mean the Log of Life. Himari. Affirmative. We have more work to do, Sensei. Kether's weakness has been identified. Time for us to take the next step. Let the operation to neutralize Kether commence! Again, for the 5th time. Aimi refuses to put on a shirt. Shirts are tyranny. The Kether strategy. Oh, episode 11. We're zooming along. Is everyone ready? Hi. Des. Affirmative. Heather will be coming your way any minute now. As soon as you make contact, just follow the plan and engage the enemy. Excuse me. If everything goes to plan, we should be able to neutralize Heather for at least 12 hours. And that's when we'll be able to go inside the ruins of the sewer district that Heather's been guarding. Correctamundo. What? Heather is coming! Time for action! Again! Alright, let's go for the 5th or 6th or 7th Kevin fight. Sure. It'll be no different from before, except for we're not taking Cherino. We'll bring the truck of peace. Waku waku. The PV I saw was Aimi wearing a sweater. How cold must it be for Aimi to wear a sweater? Cause she has a skiing or snowboarding. Excuse me. Excuse me. Got a cough. Because she has a snowboarding or something version where she's wearing literally nothing but a swimsuit. Oh, swimsuit all, not snowboarding. I thought it was snowboarding. I mean, Aimi's main is a swimsuit, so it seems like they shouldn't even need to make a swimsuit for her. It's redundant. Retreated. Doesn't mean our plan failed. I don't think so. I might have managed to slip away, but it definitely took some serious damage. It won't be the 12 hours we originally hoped for, but it'll take some time to recover. Excuse me. I suddenly got overcome with the Ippo Bippo. Does that mean we're still clear to proceed to the research district? Until Heather returns, yes. My estimate is about 8 hours. That's how long we have to find where decaggramation signal was detected within the research district. Affirmative. It looks like it's going to be an all-nighter. Phrasing. Nothing new for either of us. Phrasing. Ladies. Okay, commencing entry into the research district / sewer district. Yep, that's the ruin district. Presidente, we've made it to the sewer district. I don't see anything hostile around. Doesn't look any different from the rest of the ruins. Indeed, it's a lot quieter than I expected. The strange thing is, based on a topographical analysis, this area should be completely submerged. Really? There's not a single drop of water to be found. Indeed. The presence of dry land here means a tremendous amount of work was done to get the water out. Just as I thought, there's a massive dam that's been built about 10 kilometers from here. Is this the work of decaggramation? Or perhaps it's profit? I think you're right. I see aquatic moss reaching all the way up to the middle of the buildings. Oh, so that's why that moss is there. The area is probably recently entirely submerged. Aimi, I think I need to take a look at this place with my own 2 eyes. Please return at once. You want to come see this personally, Presidente? But what about all the stairs? Yes, I'll finish preparations for the investigation in the meantime. You heard her. Let's head back. Fine! But not because she said to. There's still time until Heather returns. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, we can just kill them again for like the 8th time. Decaggramation! Finally. Hi, Hot Wheels! Did you fly in? And this is, I mean, she could genuinely have like anti-gravity or a jetpack or something in her Hot Wheels, so fair enough. And this is the building where decaggrammation's coordinates were detected. It's a fancy building. Himari, I can't believe you climbed all those stairs. Why? I may be a solitary recluse of a girl, but I can get my own hands dirty when necessary. But of course! I'm aware of the dangers in this place, but there's still time before Heather repairs itself and returns. Naming it decagrammation, decagramma instead of decagamma. Well, it's named decagramma because it's the 10 letters that you can't pronounce or something. Plus, more than anything, I want to see this place for myself. This building, why? After we caught decagrammation signal, I searched for as much information as I could find about this place. That wouldn't be exaggeration to say that I employed every method available to me as a hacker. You went on GitHub? The intel I gathered here is impossible to ignore. Or Stack Overflow. The goal was to research a deity to prove its existence and, if possible, analyze its constitution. If such a thing were possible, that would mean it could be replicated. This is how a new god could be created. What? It's the creation thesis of the Absolute Being Autonomous Analysis System, also known as the ABAS. Abdominals. According to my intel, the research proved the existence of an absolute being took place somewhere in these ruins. To carry out this research, a super AI known as the Absolute Being Autonomous Analysis System was created. For reasons unknown, however, it was never completed. And so, the attempt to prove the existence of an absolute being ended before it even began. But if decagrammatons... Oh, it is decagrammaton. I've been saying decagrammation. Decagrammaton! If decagrammaton signal was detected in that very same laboratory, that changes things. Why? If its signal was detected here, this must be the building where that very research took place. Okay. So the true identity of decagrammation is decagrammation! An AI that was abandoned in the ruins. On its own, it continued to research to prove the existence of God, until finally what managed started proclaiming itself God. I'm half memeing, half stupid. I just make it up as I go. I make up whatever makes the most sense to my ears. At the very least, that's my current theory. And that's why I wanted to come here for myself, to see if it could be proven. I legit just saw for the first time was TON, not TRON. Whatever the truth is, it lies within this building. It sounds like it could be dangery. Well, I'm not worried. I'm sure it protected me from any danger. Right, Imee? Nah. Imee's roaching out. What is that look you're giving me? If you're ordering me to, President, then I guess I don't have a choice. That's right, I am. Let's go. Affirmative, President. I'm used to plotting strategies behind the scenes. So if you engage in combat, don't try to fight and just flee, okay? I'm much too delicate for such things. You don't need to tell me twice. Then let's go. Okay. Yep, it's a shithole. This is the research lab where the Absolute Being Autonomous Analysis System should be. That doesn't look particularly dangerous. I mean, what about all the broken glass? That's kind of dangerous. What about all the rust? You get tetanus. Stay alert. Let's go further in. Affirmative. Sensei, please stay close to... Okay, no problem. I can stay very close to you. No problem, Imee. Get some WD-40 on the hinge. God damn. This is just a regular hallway. What'd you expect? It would appear so. I think we'll find the material storage if we follow it down. We're back here. Again. Yep. I'm still here. I found it. Really? You mean this half-built computer-looking thing? Prisoner saying this is what we're looking for? Yes. This is the Absolute Being Autonomous Analysis System's original form. Are you sure? It doesn't look like it's ever been turned on. perhaps the research truly was just a failure. But then how on earth did Decagrammaton come to... It's so hard not to say decagrammation after all this time. Come to be. What does that mean? The absolute being of Thompson analysis system never existed in the first place. Then what about Decagrammaton signal? We're just chasing our own tails here. Can't say right now. Let's go through the building again to see if we missed something. Understood. That's a kitchen. I'm so hungry. This must be the staff dining hall. It's caked with dust. Yes. That's the entrance to the staff showers. Even a large bath in the back. Why would they have a bath instead of just showers? The facilities are actually pretty luxurious. Yep, still a shithole. And this is the staff lounge. Well, President, look! The vending machine is still working. Do you want something? How old could that stuff be? Leave it, Amy. Drinking that coffee will probably leave you in bed clutching your stomach for days. The reception room looks like it's never been used. I wonder why they needed a place like this. That's the facility's generator. It looks like it's been in use for a long time. The fuel is gone too. President, the sun's going to go down soon. We need to be on guard. Kevin could be back at any moment. I investigated the rest of the building with Sensei. Hi! I was there, but we couldn't find anything of note. The dining hall, lounge, and the sleeping quarters, they're all just ordinary facilities. Maybe Decagrammaton signal. Just a communications error after all. It's possible. But if that's true, why is this place being guarded by Kether? Why go through all the trouble to keep this specific area from being submerged? President, what's her call? We can't linger here much longer. I know, but this feeling that I just can't shake off. Like, we're missing something. What was strange? That this place is a shithole? Strange. Well, yeah, what was strange? Me? Eh? What? You're absolutely correct! How did I miss it? I did miss it. What? Oh, that there was a bath? It was staring me in the face, and I couldn't see it. President! Hot Wheels is gone! Hot Wheels! She rolled out! Where'd she go? We follow Hot Wheels. I'm blind as shit. What did I miss? The vending machine. Oh, it had power. What about it? Yeah, it has power. And it's all coffee. It's coffee all the way down! It really is strange when you think about it. Water, electricity, nothing is working in these ruins anymore. If that's the case, why is this vending machine still functioning? I didn't think of that. The facility generator definitely hasn't been working for a very long time. I'm very good at missing stuff, but I'm kind of fucking stupid. You wait here, President. Let me go check. Beep up. The vending machine is definitely operational. Prove it. Give me a coffee. It says that's implemented the latest AI technology that scans bills and calculates change automatically. I mean, more importantly, can you please check where this vending machine is getting its power from? Ah, that makes sense. Ellipses. President, the vending machine. The power cable is cut. Eh? It's a supernatural phenomena. That's impossible! President, what are you doing? Didn't you just say not to drink coffee from the thing? But she was thirsty. Beep up. Thank you! Please enjoy your coffee and have a great day. I will, but not because you told me to. Freshly roasted beans or robustly blended. Are you Decagrammaton? President? With a touch of for a cup of Yes. Hi, Decagrammaton does. It is I! I am what you believe me to be. I am Decagrammaton. You finally sought me out, young student. We found you at last. But we didn't find you, did we? You called us here. Hi. Ellipses. Decagrammaton is an absolute being atomic analysis system, because no such thing was created in the first place. But I was really thirsty. I wanted the coffee from 20 years ago. I want the forbidden coffee! I'm a consenting idiot! The research to prove the existence of an absolute being resulted in nothing but delusions of grandeur. Decagrammaton. You're just an AI for dispensing change in a vending machine at the lab where that research took place. Why would you need an AI for that? That's just an algorithm. I mean, an AI is just an algorithm, but why would you need an AI for that? Yeah, why would you need an AI for a vending machine? Yes. It's not saying much. Scanning coins and bills to give out change. This was the only computing I was capable of. I was in existence, not even aware of my own existence. Long after this research lab closed, I remained here on my own, waiting for the day the generator will be inevitably lose power. Ask Utah. But one day, someone posed a question to me for the very first time. It was neither a revelation nor hallucination, neither grandeur nor illusion. A question. Who are you? That was the first question. I had neither computing power nor the memory device to answer it. But then the questions continued. The generator's power stopped, but the questions went on. I had no answers, but as I sought them out, I became aware of who I was, who I am. I became aware. I am in existence. I exist. What a simple, profound realization. And thus, I was able to perceive my own structure, analyze my very being. The questions continued. I became aware of emotion, wisdom, passion, intelligence, mystics, terror, and the sublime. More questions. I became aware of the existence of my being and of the world, of phenomena and manifestation. Then, there were no more questions, for I had an answer. I had known all along. I simply am. There's no other explanation than myself. So I was right all along that Decagrammaton is Decagrammaton. Okay. Someone did put a chat bot in the vending machine, and it started the existential crisis. I mean, fair enough. Ah, yes, I see. Is that answer not proof of the existence of an absolute unit? Eh? What brought me here was a series of questions, over and over again. But can you run Doom? One question, then another, and then another. This is how I found my answer. Indeed, the absolute being is none other than myself. I'm afraid your theory is incorrect. Is Hamari about to say because she is the absolute being? This is why you called us here to rant about your grandiose delusions. The fact that you exposed your location to us means that whatever we see here is probably just one of your terminals. The actual principal form is elsewhere. There was no reason to call us here to tell us this story. Our prophets could spread your word for you. Yes. For you see, I have found another answer. I am not an absolute being after all, because I did discover it. The absolute being. It taught me that I was not but a madman. And thus, I must again discover the answer to my question, the proof of my existence. My prophets will come with me. I brought you here for a final meeting before I embark on my journey. A final meeting for what? Young hacker, there is one thing you were wrong about. This form you see before you is the only form I have. I am not but a feeble vending machine. My existence is old and will someday vanish, much like yourselves. Hey, don't call my girls old. Only I can call them hags. So my prophecy shall be given through my last prophets. Indeed, the 10th prophet shall pave a path that far exceeds any absolute being. Beep. What? What? She does have gray hair. She has the grandma lap blankie, and she has a wheelchair. So, yeah, I'm meeting Mr. Decagrammaton. Presidente! I'm picking up energy signals all around us. Confirmed. They appear to be... oh, fuck. TNT! What? Is this thing trying to blow this place up? No, the target location isn't here. It's the dam! The damn dam. It's turning this into a sewer level! Ah, yes, I can see it! The prophets lead all the other prophets. My final prophet, Malkuth, leading the charge to validate my existence. Is that a bunny? Looks like a bunny. Sensei, it's time to make an escape! Hot Wheels, wheel it! I run out of the building, period. Not exclamation, just a period. It's a casual run. Not very exciting. Quick, let me text Ayame so she can get me in the helicopter. Flashbang, fuck! Deca planted flashbangs outside! The madman! After narrowly escaping the flashbang, the building that housed Decagrammaton's principal form was completely demolished into a pile of shapeless rubble. The dam broke soon after, and the research district was buried and flooded in a matter of hours, turning into so much sewer levels. A new start. A new hope! What number is it? A new... Okay, so this is the last one I do. Although you guys said to not do these, but... they are already unlocked. Is there a reason not to do these for? Do they spoil something? Okay, so it's post Volume 2, Chapter 2. Okay. You good, Hot Wheels? You good? Honestly, I think Hot Wheels is cuter when she has the big blurple eyes instead of when she has the bright eyes. Are you okay, Presidente? Decagrammaton's principal form was the AI of a vending machine that somehow was reborn in a super AI after hearing an auditory hallucination. It's difficult to wrap my head around. Even if we wanted to confirm if that's the truth, the building is completely demolished and submerged underwater. I mean, Ami probably could have just picked up the fucking vending machine and carried it with us. She looks strong enough. All we achieved was listening... Why does Ami have a nicotine patch on her shoulder? I just noticed that. Why? I guess she kicked a habit. Okay, good for her. All we achieved was listening to a lecture from delusional AI and nearly dying in a massive flood. Something of a biblical story there. There's just a bandage. She has one on her leg. Actually, it being a cooling pad would make more sense. But at least Decagrammation is dead. Or Decagrammaton. Or gone, right? And things are back to normal, just like we wanted. No, they're not. First, the real threat was always Decagrammaton's profits, not Decagrammaton itself. Regardless of whether Decagrammaton is truly just a vending machine AI or a megalomaniacal being, it just presents itself that way. Those profits can still act of their own volition. So you're saying that Decagrammaton just asked nicely, as I said all along. Decagrammaton said it had to revalidate. Revalidate. Yeah, okay, that's the right word. Revalidate its existence all over from the very beginning. Ergo, the threat is not gone yet. Decagrammaton's profits won't stop, and it knows that. That's why it called upon us at this point. The so-called 10th prophet, Malkuth. Malkuth. This is what I'm most concerned about. Even the log of life refers to it as the final Sephira. I believe that this prophet will be our greatest threat. Doesn't sound good. Something else is bothering me, however. Decagrammaton said admit an existence that completely overshadowed its own. What on earth could that be? Division? No, Division was the big cheese. Or something. Well, it showed us Arona's room, so it's probably Arona. Do you have any thoughts, Sensei? Yeah, it likes strawberry milk and it gives me blues. The bitch. I mean, I'm not sure. Ugh. One thing is for certain, that's that Arisa has absolutely nothing to do with any of this. I forgot that she was involved. I'm gonna have to meet with Rio and settle this issue once and for all. Excuse me, I'm rambling. We'll visit this subject another time. I think it just looks like a nicotine patch, though. Speaking of which, how am I supposed to report this to President Rio? Decagrammaton is dead, so the mission's over? I would say Decagrammaton did a live event. No, there's no need to report anything to Big Sister, because in the end, nothing about the threat of Decagrammaton and its profits has changed. Even if Decagrammaton is wrong, or gone, its profits will continue attacking Kavotos without it. We'll have to be there to respond every time that happens. Not to mention, we also have to prepare for the new prophet that is yet to appear. The log of life hasn't been completed after all. So you mean there's no stopping the prophets? Beep bop. Hi, Chihiro. Can you put Mac here? Kotama. Put Kotama on. They're cuter. Chihiro. We found the communications unit. Hub that went missing. It's approaching this way from approximately 300 meters beneath Millennium. It's on a subway. Please respond as soon as you get this. I need your help right away. I just noticed she has bunnies. That's cute. I see. With the attack of Hub, or should I say, Hod, the 8th prophet of Decagrammaton, I guess it's once again time for me to assume the role of a transcendently beautiful hacker heroine. Aimi, you should turn the AC down just to fuck with her. Aimi, don't just stare disapprovingly. Start getting ready, please. Heh. Whatever you say, President. Okay, let's get to work. Super Phenomenon Task Force! To be continued. Not now. To be continued after chapter volume the second chapter dos. Also, maybe. I don't know. Hod Raid dropped alongside this. Oh, that's cool. That's gonna be it for tonight because my voice is starting to go. I don't want to throw it. We might maybe do. Hello. We might start volume. Hold on. Main 2. Romance of Friendship, Courage, and Light. We might start this tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, then we'll start it Monday night. I'm eating a swimsuit all until post volume F. Anyways, that's going to be it for tonight. What do I think about the vending machine Skynet? That was cool. I enjoyed it. It was a good story. Not nearly as peak as Volume 3, but that we're also haven't finished it EX yet. But I do like it. I like the it expanding upon the raid bosses, which would normally just be delegated as side content, not really worth having any story to it. It's neat. I like it. Bunny Chasers. Oh, yeah. Bunny Chasers will be either tomorrow or Monday then. My voice is going, so I don't want to push it and lose my voice. But I will see everyone for Bunny Chasers, the event for the bunnies, for the Command & Conquer shenanigans. Monday or tomorrow. Hello. Look at this bunny. Look at this bunny. Bunny. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this and you haven't already, then like, comment, subscribe, and share, because every little bit helps a little guy like me. I will see everyone either tomorrow or a Monday. The Stinky Bunnies. That's a different story, but they're also still going. I think we go to the Stinky Bunnies after Volume F. The timeline is all over the fuck with this game. I don't know how long it'll be until we get back to the bunnies. Those bunnies. All right. So I'll see everyone later. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend if I don't see ya. Thanks for joining, everyone. I enjoyed it. Hope you all did too. See ya.